Hello everyone, you're very welcome back, and if you're just joining us on Facebook, you're particularly welcome. We are now live on Facebook as well as being live on Radio Kerry, and it's so great to see Mary O'Donnell in person. Well, to be able to see her face, not actually in person because she's in her own house. Mary, you were telling me before we came on air there, it's a full year since we've actually physically seen each other, is that right?
Yeah, which is absolutely mad, because part of the beauty was we'd be rubbing in creams and spraying perfumes, and it was a real girly thing, and it seems so different now that we can't do that.
Yeah, but please God, not too much longer.
Not too long more.
Yeah, during the summer. And you know what? There's always a way. And I think Zoom has come into its own and Facebook has come into its own. And it's just so great to be able to see you and to see Danny as well last week with the fashion and everything, because what you do is so visual. So
it is very much so.
Even I think when things come back to normal, we might keep the Facebook Live aspect to things, because the feedback is great. So listen, Mary, we're going to kick off this month with a dilemma that a lot of women out there can identify with, and that's problems with eyebrows, lip, chin, you know, anywhere there's excessive hair that shouldn't be there. So you've got a few solutions for us.
Right, so this is Global Beauty. And what it's like now, it's not ideal, because if you're used to going to the salon to have threading or laser or whatever, but this will get you in between. So what it's like is there's three little guys, like I want to get a nice pretty pink one, in a just like this, right?
Okay.
So it's like a little scalpel for all the world. But all you need to do, if you want to do the lip or you want to do the little fine hairs, it's great for the fine hairs in your face. It's just one stroke up and they all disappear. Now, a lot of people will say, will the hairs grow back darker? And that seems to be like a huge problem. So what I would say is do it on your body. Do, you know, a knee, an underarm, a toe, and see. It won't really affect it won't affect the hair growth, because it's not cutting it from inside. It's only taking the surface off. But it will get you through the next couple of weeks. It's ideal for the lip. It's fabulous for the fuzzy hairs in the brows. Great for any little light hairs on chins and faces. And it comes in a pack of 3 from Global Beauty, and it's just an easy solution to get us through. And like I can tell you, I've done it loads of times, and the hair has come back the exact same way. Hasn't come back darker.
Not any darker.
No, and I normally would have threading. Threading would suit me an awful lot better, but in the meantime, this is perfect. But if it's your body, this is a great solution. This is sugar coating for your legs. It is absolutely brilliant. They do it for the face as well. So it's like a sugar wax. So back years ago, sugar waxing was a huge rage, because it's a very old, ancient way of removing hair. It's very gentle on the hair. Great for legs. It's great for bikini lines, great for underarms, and it's easy to use. And they have a facial one as well. So legs, face, it'll just get us through the next few weeks.
Just to come back for a moment, Mary, to Global Beauty, if you were, I mean, where do they have those, first of all? Do you have to buy it online? What's
right
the
now,
story?
And they have them in CH, and they have them. They also have this little guy as well. Global Beauty is a husband and wife team, and a lot of people have been saying to me their hair is getting very dandruffy, and it's just like not the way it used to be. So this little brush, you use this before you shampoo your hair, and you go around it like in circles. It's actually very relaxing. It's gorgeous on the back of your neck if you're stressed. You could like do it in the evening before you wash your hair, and then you just take it in. It gets all the circulation going in your scalp, and then wash the hair and off you go.
Okay, so that's also made by Global Beauty.
Beauty, yeah.
But if you were to ask for, you say CH has it, if you were to ask for the ones for the first product, what are they actually called?
It's called Derma Planning 2. So it's all about your derma and planning. It's kind of like removing the dead skin. So it's like just taking off. So it's derma planning, either one, I think. Will just and they come in a pack of 3, and they're not expensive. And I've done kind of like areas that you kind of you know, if you were wearing sandals, like now if we get some hopefully very fine days, and you just even wanted to do around the toes and feet.
Hairy toes, Mary, hairy toes.
Hairy toes, yes, they're a big thing.
Well, that's new to me now. I have to say, I'm delighted to announce I do not have hairy toes. Of all the places.
See, a lot of people will understand what I'm saying, that if you're wearing strappy sandals and you paint your toes, it's the one area you want to not have any little hairs on.
So that'd be a good area to practice on first of all.
To practice on, yeah. And all you need is stretch the skin and just do it once. Don't repeat it. Once and it's gone.
Okay, and you're stroking upwards towards
so you're going kind of against anything that you would want, and it's very, very good for like if you have a lot of dead skin in an area, it's great for exfoliation. So if your knees or your elbows are very, very, you can just one little and you'll see the skin just coming off.
Okay, and tell me, what would you need to do to your hair first, or to your, we'll say for argument's sake, we'll say you're doing your lip or you're doing the middle part of your brows. Would you need to put a product on first of all?
Cleansed perfectly. Cleansed and dry, and what I would say is do a double cleanse. Say you have your makeup on, do a double cleanse, dry the skin, and give it a nice stretch. If you're doing the eyebrows, give it a nice stretch so it's not pulling on the skin. And like I think what I would tend to do is when I've started was want to do it a couple of times to make sure it got everything, but really once is all you need.
Once is all you need. And okay. Yeah, sorry, go on. Yeah.
And a little bit maybe of like, even if it's pseudo cream or aloe vera, something on afterwards, like you had been to the salon and you got your lip done, something just to calm the skin down afterwards.
Yeah, because I guess, you know, we're all talking about, and I'm getting loads of stuff from listeners about how much they miss their hairdressers, but by God, are we missing our beauticians as well? Yeah.
Big time.
And what about facials? Can you do a facial from home, Mary?
Right, so sheet masks are kind of really what has taken over, because everybody is looking for kind of like to do a little remedy at home. Last night, somebody was telling me that she said however many weeks in lockdown were left, she was going to emerge as a beautiful butterfly because she was going to start taking care of her skin and start doing like weekly masks and things like that, because she was going to be partying once this is all over. She was going to be out every night of the week, but she wanted to have beautiful skin. So I think I have like there's a great company that we're after bringing out loads of sheet masks. They're called Patchology. And
say that again, Patchology.
Ology, yeah. So no matter what your skincare is, you can add this on. So they do eye masks, they do face masks, and they're really pretty, and they're really girly ones, and they've lovely names like Chill Mode or Be Happy. So they've eye masks, they've face masks, they've feet masks, they've hand masks. And so it doesn't matter what skincare you're using, you could buy these and add them onto kind of your normal routine, and they're very effective.
Once a week? More?
Once a week, absolutely once a week, to give yourself a treat. The little hand one is lovely because look, everybody's saying their hands are very sore at the moment. Their hand one is actually, it heats up when you have it on, and it's really good for your cuticles. And the feet one, it takes away kind of any dead skin.
Okay, gotcha. Are there any other hair removal products you want to mention before we move on to our next topic?
Well, definitely the sugar coated is the best I've used because it's
this is for legs, yes,
yeah. That's the best I've used. Yeah.
Sugar coated.
Yeah, sugar coated.
And it's also available in CH, presumably.
Absolutely, and they have legs, face, body. So if you don't want to go down this route, they have a facial version of that you can just put on, and it just removes the hair, does your eyebrows, can do your lip, and again, it's very gentle, and it's just to kind of tide you over till we get back to salons. Okay,
very good. Now, moving on, Mary, another issue that you say has come up again and again from chatting to people is the dryness the damage the winter has done to our hands, our lips, our face. And you have a few tips about how to counteract that.
I have to look around my area here. The whole kitchen table is covered in product. So Bioderma have brought out a new, just like a sterilizing hand. So it's quite nice size. You can take it shopping, go wherever. So when you spray it, and spraying it into your face now, Deirdr, it has, not only is it killing all the germs, but it also has a lipid action of softening your skin. So and Bioderma is known for sensitive skin. So if you are one of those people who are finding their hands are very irritated, this is their brand new one. It's BioPhase, and actually the money that they make from each of these is going to charities in every country. So it's a lovely idea as well. But basically, if your skin is really irritated and really breaking out, you need something that you're using all the time that's going to help the lipids in your skin to protect that barrier in your skin. So it's still going to kill all the germs, but it's going to be very soft on the skin. I have a lovely lavender one as well from Dr. Boner, and what it is like a lavender spray. So it's very gentle. Now this is available in health shops, but again, it is just really soft on the skin as well. And it's really for sensitive skin. That's my whole area falling down here behind me. And then Aven, which I'm always talking about. I don't think I've ever done a radio without talking about Aven.
You're a big fan.
New hand cream,
yeah.
And this is absolutely gorgeous. And it is, again, for the real sensitive hands. this really will protect the skin. And they do a lip version of this as well, because people are saying their lips are getting really dry. They do a lip version, and if it's for your face, the Hydrant's Aqua Gel is really good for just giving a lovely barrier to the skin. So that would protect kind of like the face, the hands. And we had do we have a lady in who was asking about the little bumps on your skin?
Oh yes, that question is
after falling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right.
So is that the question? The
yes,
question we got.
Stay on it then, yeah.
Okay, well, I might as well come to it now. So will I?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, this is a lady who was saying she sent in the question by email and said her teenage daughter has what she called chicken skin on her arms. She's very conscious of this and is constantly exfoliating the area, but no change. Any suggestions? I'm trying to envisage what she means when she says chicken skin. But Mary, with your training and background, you obviously know what she's talking about.
Right. So, Deirdr, do you know the little bumps you can get in your upper arms? Did you ever get them? So you've no hairs in your toes and you've no bumps in your arms. You're perfect.
Oh, God help us. I'm looking in at all the wrinkles and the bags under my eyes here on Zoom. You see, that's the great thing about being on radio. People can't normally see me, but they can see me today in all my wrinkly glory. Grey roots and all.
You look gorgeous.
Oh, stop. God help us.
You've never had little bumps, ever?
Yes, I have. Yeah, on my elbows, I think. Yeah, little bit dry, like bumpy, dry skin.
No, they're kind of like it is like little bubbles on your skin. It's like an aero bar kind of bubbled out in all your skin.
No, I haven't had that yet. Anyway,
babies get it on their face. It's like milk spots.
Okay.
And a lot of people get in the upper arm. So when it comes to summertime, people hate it because if you put on anything sleeveless, it's very, very evident. So So Acarat is a VEN, and it is a body lotion, and you can put it on any place that has this and it will remove it. Now, if it is the face, I would say just err with caution and only use a small amount of it. But when it comes to upper arms and feet, it's brilliant for feet. It exfoliates all that area off without you having to do anything. So I would use it every day and you'll start seeing them disappear and they go back in again and bingo. But this is Acarat is definitely the product for that.
Acarat by a VEN.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, listen, I think maybe you know what? Will we take another question before we go any further? Because I know you have this question that was left over from last month, and it was from a lady whose daughter was getting married, and she had an issue about sensitive eyes.
Yeah. So, and I can sort like anybody who's sensitive eyes. It's the most horrible feeling if you're at an occasion and your eyes start watering and they get really irritated. So, if it's a special occasion, the one I would recommend is Burt's Bees. Have a beautiful eye palette for eyeshadows for sensitive skin. When I would my eyes were irritable, like with hay fever in the summertime, I use La Roche-Posay or Clinique mascara. So either one of those, but the Burt's Bees for the eyeshadow and either La Roche-Posay or Clinique for mascara, and that should get you over what you were doing. If you want to use a liner, I would use the Burt's Bees eyeshadow, get a cotton bud and line with that instead.
Mary, before we go any further, Mother's Day, of course, is just around the corner.
Very much so.
I think it'll be over by the time we speak to you again. And it's a great time of the year to spoil your mum and maybe get her some nice fragrance. And you have a few ideas for us.
I have some gorgeous gift sets. Would you believe that this would be Julia Roberts' La Vie est Belle? And we were speaking about this when it launched, would you believe, 11 years ago. And it is number 3 fragrance sold in the world. And what I didn't know about it is the bottle is actually a smile. It's supposed to replicate a smile, and the beautiful Julia Roberts smile. And there's a new La Vie est Belle out with crystals at the end of it out at the moment. But if you get a gift if you get a fragrance at the moment, you probably get all the little body lotions and everything else free. So this is a really good time. Or if you love a fragrance and it's even not for Mother's Day, you could just get the extra little bits because it's a good time for them. Another gorgeous one that's after coming out is a doll from Lancome. Oh, this Deirdr is absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
This is intense. It is just long-lasting fragrance. If you want fragrance that will long-lasting, it is fabulous. I adore it, but I have to show you the little bottle of it. It was made to be like a mobile phone, so it's like really flat. So it was supposed to be that we keep our mobile phone the whole time in our hand, so that this is supposed to be like this is something we'll never leave out of our hand because we'll constantly want to put it on. And I had a great Lorraine from Lancome was talking last night, and she was saying that when you put on fragrance, you know, when people half it, that's really taking the notes out of the fragrance, that you should just put it on the pulse points without doing any
without
touching.
rubbing them together like we always do.
Yeah, because she said it takes the lovely notes out of the fragrance. Behind the ears and actually the back of the knees are the places that you should put it on. And when she was spraying it, like I'd spray quite close, she made it more like a mist. She stayed a little bit away.
And you walk into it.
Exactly, a much better way to do the fragrance. But this, I love, this is my new favorite at the moment. It's
Idol by Lancome.
Yeah, and they actually brought out a fabulous new mascara to match this guy. And this is the mascara. If you find your eyelashes really clump, this, you can clump with this. You can keep adding and adding and adding to it. And it just makes your own eyelashes grow because it has a green tea in it. So you start with putting it, so it's kind of this way, where I normally go that way. You go this way to do the first lot, and you can keep adding it out, and it fans out your eyelashes, and you just cannot clump it. It is gorgeous. But after a week of using it, you'll see a difference.
It actually improves the appearance of your eyelashes, because as you and I both know, the older you get, the more you lose your lashes.
Lashes, yeah.
Yeah. And actually, Mary, on that subject, when you're removing eye makeup at night, you know, I think most of us find that some lashes come away as well. Is that really supposed to happen, or is that a sign that you're rubbing too hard?
Yeah, no, very, very gentle. When you put on your eye makeup remover and get a really good gentle, and have a special, not besides your cleanser, have a special eye makeup remover, put it onto the cotton pad and press it into the skin ever so gently, and spend a bit of time, not rubbing, but just letting the product work. And that is great for getting it off. Now, a cotton bud into your eye makeup remover, if the lashes, you know, are very strong to come off, and that is, but gentle when it comes to your eyes.
Okay, very good. And just to come back to that that mascara again, because I'm familiar with a lot of the Lancome mascaras, but is this a new one?
Oh, brand new. Yeah.
And what's it specifically called?
Well, it's the same as the Idol for the perfume, and it is absolutely fabulous.
And is it called Idol?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and it comes, I mean, it's beautiful. It's rose gold. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty as well. But I have found this very, very effective.
Okay, another great Mother's Day gift idea.
As well, yeah. And what I have two more fragrances. Oh, this is, I actually love this. This is, I feel like if I could sing, I'd go into a song. Michael Bublé has brought out this one, and it is a rose gold. So it's called By Invitation. So I think any invitation Michael Bublé would give you, I would be saying that's fine. And this is it.
Oh, nice bottle.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's really pretty, and a good price point as well. But it's a gorgeous fragrance. It's kind of oriental. It's a little bit more spicier, but I really like this as well.
And that's a fragrance for women.
Yes, and they do it guys one as well, which is a big hit in my house. So it's his new one as well. So if there's a birthday coming up, the Michael, everyone seems to, anyone who's got this loves it.
Is that a new? Yeah, sorry,
new as well.
Is that I was going to say, is it a new thing for Michael Bublé to go into the cosmetics world?
Yeah, I think
the fragrance world. Yeah.
So yeah, because everything he does, he seems to do very well, and I must say his fragrances,
are fab. Okay, great stuff. What's next?
Ghost is just, I thought this would be nice because this is like a good price point for like kiddies that might want to get something for mom, and they have its little candle and Ghost perfume to go with it. And if that's a little bit too more expensive and disappearing, they do a kind of a better like little size Ghost as well. So it's just, and a lovely, it comes really, really nice. But one I think we've talked about before, and it's I love the way the boxes, I have so many boxes here. Right. So this is, I just love the color of it. Can you see that there?
I can, yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. So you get your body lotion and your shower gel, and that's what Lorraine was saying last night, that your shower gel and your body lotion make your fragrance last longer.
Is that is that also Lancome, Mary?
No, this is Narciso Rodrigo.
Okay.
I think I'm not pronouncing that right, but it's around that. But it is a gorgeous fragrance, and it's very popular as well. And it comes in a beautiful kit for Mother's Day.
Okay, so loads of perfume ideas there.
Loads of perfume ideas.
Yeah.
And Lancome I have some lovely gifts from Lancome as well. And Lancome is on gift with purchase at the moment. So if you were to get a Lancome present for somebody, they come in beautiful boxes like this. And if you were to get it, you can maybe get the free gift. You would also qualify then for the free gift for yourself.
Oh, nice one. Everybody's a winner.
Yes, and it has a beautiful little bag with all your goodies in it.
Yeah, oh, great stuff. And Mary, just talk to me a little bit about, if we finished on fragrances, talk to me a bit about colors that are coming in, because always around this time of the year, there's new shades announced in nails, in lips and everything. What can we look forward to brighten up the summer for us?
So the colors that seem to be coming in seem to be very pastel shades. It's like L'Oreal had done a survey done, and they reckon that when all this is over, we are going to be going out like crazy, and makeup is going to become huge. And I think lips are going to become huge because we're so used to not putting on lipstick. We're all going to be
with the masks,
really getting into it and outlining and using brushes and really making those lips stand out. So I have a gorgeous Clarins one here. It's so pretty. So all these kind of like real pastel shades are coming in. So this is like, it's like a conditioning treatment for your nails, for your lips as well. So all those pastel shades are coming in, and these are beautiful from Shiseido. And actually they have a lovely fragrance as well, Everbloom, that's always popular for Mother's Day. But these are those kind of shades seem to be what's really coming in for
kind of pinky shades.
Yeah, the kind of those real pastel-y shades. And what's huge as well at the moment is tan. So people are using it in like going for their walks and going for the tan. And has been a huge launch from Saint-Tropez. And this is Ashley Graham she's a model, and she's a plus size model, and she's there now is the brand ambassador for this. And this is Get Your Glow Kit. This is like your glow kit in. You get your lovely mousse, you get your applicator, and it comes in a gorgeous little case like this. But what's lovely about it is as you get older, your skin becomes so much drier. This is a real hydrating tan. So it's a mousse, you put it on, you can leave it on like all day and put on a nighttime shower the next day, leave it on for 4 hours, but it lasts you a week, but you're really hydrated with it. So everybody seems to be like for spring, summer, getting into tans, getting into those lovely pastel shades. And when it comes to eyeshadows and nails, golds and greens, and those shades seem to be coming in, which would not be like normal for this time. So I think it's kind of like a celebration of let's go out and party type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And just hold up those two lipsticks again. And did you say they were Shiseido?
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of their very popular fragrances is Mother's Day. So this is 525 and 526.
In Shiseido, yeah, they're lovely shades, aren't they?
And they're lovely shades, and they're kind of shades that would suit most people. You know, they're lovely shades. But the lip contour oil from Clarins is gorgeous as well, and that comes in about 4 or 5 different shades as well. All very pastel, very pretty, but again, very conditioning for your lips.
Speaking of lips, a texter just wants to know a message here saying, would Mary suggest anything for somebody whose lips are very thin to try to make them look bigger? Okay. That's a trick, I presume, that
it is. And it's kind of really been very careful with it. When you're doing your lip, you definitely need to have a lip pencil that will match, and you ever so slightly go outside the line of your lip. Now, not like crazy looking that it's way too far, but just ever so slightly outside your own line. And then use a lip brush to put on your lipstick. It goes on much better, and it'll fill it out much more. And if you go darker on the outside and lighter in the inside with the color, it makes your lips look a little bit bigger.
Okay, gotcha. Very good. Well, listen, it's almost time for us to wrap up. Is there anything you'd like to mention before we go?
Oh, absolutely. I have one product that I think a load of people will be interested in. So this is from Citrine. It is for acne, but this is the first time somebody has brought out a product that isn't just for acne, end of story. It's all different types. It's like if it's mild, if it's moderate, if it's severe. So they're different products depending on the acne. So an awful lot of people at the moment have an awful lot of issue with just because of masks, but a lot of people are finding because they're a little bit more stressed or maybe have teenagers that are looking for something. So this is a great one. So you can decide whether it's mild, moderate or severe, and they have a whole range then for that skin condition, which I think is great because this is the first time that's ever happened.
Okay. And a quick reminder to people as well that even though the stores are closed, of course, a lot of places like CH and Tralee have an online presence. And I know their online shop in CH is flying. It's really, really busy. So people who are thinking, what will I get my mother for Mother's Day, or maybe there's a birthday or whatever, CH and a lot of other local businesses are online. So make sure you check them out before you go spending your money via Amazon or something.
Yeah, and they do lovely hampers as well. So you can really make it exactly for what you want. So it's not just picking products from the website. They can make up lovely hampers for you as well. So it's just nice. And they have all different price ranges. So it's not from like crazy expensive. You can get nice little perfumes and candles like that now for, depending on how much you can afford, and still look very pretty.
Great stuff. Listen, Mary, we're going to leave it there. You're looking wonderful, by the way. It's so good to see you.
And the rain behind me.
and the rain behind you, but hopefully we're in for a good spell of weather. So from Friday onwards, so
Excellent.
we won't let the weather get us down. And do you know what? Thank you for brightening our day a little bit. I'm already looking forward to getting some new lipsticks and
eyeshadows and nails.
Yeah, just a little boost. I think we all need a little bit of a boost at the moment. Buy ourselves
Absolutely.
a little pick me up, so to brighten our day. So listen, thanks a million, and
thank you for having me.
We'll chat to you again next month. And just to mention, bye to Mary, and we're going to take a break, folks, and we're back on the radio with you in studio, obviously, not on Facebook anymore. And those of you who missed out on the Facebook Live can always catch it on the Talk About Facebook page a little later on tonight if you want to watch it then. We'll take a break.